Okay guys, so another hopefully quick and easy, not too ranty video here for y'all. We are in the season right now. Black Friday just around the corner, but also all the way until the end of the holidays. You know, no retail store or any store wants to lose out on the shopping frenzy that people are doing. So Black Friday, Cyber Monday, but afterwards there's still gonna be some sales. Maybe not as good, maybe better for some reason, I don't know, more inventory that's not selling, like Shrouded Fable, maybe Stellar Crown, you can pick up some good deals on that. By the end of this video, you will know how to avoid what are bad deals. You will know how to look for good deals and how to make sure they are good, because there's so many different sets, there's so many different product types of Pokemon. How do we steer clear of the ones that are just BS? How do we steer clear of those retail stores that mark up their product, and when Black Friday hits or Cyber Monday hits or the Christmas season gets closer, they just get marked down. You get that red cross and it says sale. It doesn't mean sale. You actually didn't save on anything, maybe a couple dollars, maybe you're paying even more. With all these different sets and eras and product types in Pokemon, it's even easier to do, especially if you're not super into this hobby yet. If you're not a seasoned veteran, not saying that I am, but I have figured out how to do things a little smarter. I've done great for myself. I've gotten really cheap price per packs, and that is the number one secret. It all comes down to price per pack. We'll be talking about that very soon, but before that, we're talking about the amazing $19.99 ETBs at Target or Walmart in the States. I am in Canada, I don't even get those deals. But if you are in the States, I've seen it on Reddit, on Discord, everywhere. Nobody's getting those deals except for scalpers who bring their friends along to break the limit purchase. Or you're really lucky, you weren't even looking for it, you were just shopping for other things at Target or Walmart, and you run into these great deals in person. I personally have not scored really good deals in person. Maybe once, maybe twice. Probably the second time wasn't even a great deal. So what I like to do is shop online. Now the trick here is to get notifications on, get those email notifications when there is a sale, and bookmark the sites that you want to buy from. Check frequently. This is getting as close as possible to actually catching Pokemon in real life. Don't get me started on that Pokemon Go fiasco where every Pokemon Go player is basically a forced employee. If you haven't heard, we've all been scammed by Pokemon Go and Niantic. But this is really truly Pokemon catching. Gotta catch them all, gotta collect them all. And it's fun. It's probably more frustrating than fun, but nevertheless, I still find it pretty fun to have these sites bookmarked and doing research on what's the best deal and which ones to get. And when you do get a good deal, this Black Friday I scored a few good deals. Good Walmart deals. Canada doesn't get crazy deals like the States. But that's the other thing. The other trick is not to waste your time trying to get these crazy good deals like the $20 ETB specials that nobody's gonna get because they're so rare and so hard to get to. $20 ETBs are practically free, and then you make some more money. Even if you don't keep it sealed and resell it in the years to come, it's still probably free because of all the hits you get. So the key here is to look for products and deals that aren't super popular like these ETBs, because no matter how good these ETB deals are, no matter how good any sales or deals are, if they're out of stock, you get nothing at the end of the day. So it's always better to try to go for a less good, maybe a tiny bit more mediocre deal and actually get it than get nothing, and always get nothing, because you will not be faster than these guys. If everyone's a winner, there will be no issues ever, and I would love that, but that's just not the case. Scalpers are always gonna win. They have no life, they have no work, no job. This is their job, scamming kids out of enjoyment in the Christmas times. So go on Reddit, get your favorite sites, make sure these sites have good reviews, and check these sites for free shipping threshold. They range from anywhere from $50 to $200, $250 I've seen, free shipping threshold. If you get this, it's pretty much no different from buying in person, except you actually have a chance at grabbing some of these deals. There are so many more websites out there than there are stores with products that have really cheap sales. Those products fly off the shelves. Can't get them unless you're really lucky. But online websites, not everyone can be checking every single website at all times. Some scalpers do not even frequent certain websites as often. And these websites do include Walmart and Target, those big websites, Best Buy, and of course all of your local card shop websites. I'm in Canada, so mine's all kind of a little different. So yeah, the shipping threshold is pretty important. Make sure you know what your shipping threshold is of that website, so you can aim for that amount of expenditure so that you can get your shipping free. And sometimes it's even worth it to not match the shipping threshold, especially during the holiday and sale seasons. We must decide, how do we know it's a good price per pack? And to get price per pack, you just take the cost of whatever Pokemon product type you want to buy and divide it by the number of packs. And this is for non-TCG players, or maybe TCG players who have all of their equipment already. They don't need extra stuff, extra fluff. This is just for like pure cracking some cases open, cracking some booster packs open for collectors, for people who enjoy that sort of pulling process, the ripping process. We're not talking about Pokemon advent calendars. We're not talking about, I don't know, the Pokemon premium black case with the TCG player. Like, none of that BS. We're talking about straight packs, booster boxes, booster bundles, ETBs, I guess. But the first thing you're going to want to do, a good place to start is PokemonCenter.com, and I have it in Canadian dollars, so it's going to look a little bit different. It's going to look a little scarier. This is not the final place you want to go. This is only the first starting place. It gives a good benchmark, but it can't be the final place because, well, Pokemon Center does not do a good job of listing their MSRP. MSRP stands for manufacturer's suggested retail price, and they suggest BS, straight up Toro's dumb. Because first of all, we don't even have MSRP for the retail non-Pokemon Center promo stamped ETBs, because they only sell Pokemon Center exclusive stamped ETBs. So that's the $77.99 MSRP. That's never going to be MSRP. The Pokemon promo stamped, no retail store will sell it at MSRP. But then they have pretty overpriced things. I believe the Twilight Masquerade display box is not overpriced, but stuff like Silver Tempest, stuff like Vivid Voltage, Obsidian Flames, perhaps? The Pokemon TCG Classic, like I was mentioning, nobody's getting that at the suggested retail price, okay? Nobody's getting that at MSRP. Plus, a good example is the Stellar Crown booster box. If you only go by MSRP on PokemonCenter.com, you're gonna get scammed because $210.99, that ain't it, chief, for Stellar Crown. Not in Canada, baby. And I'm sure even less in the States. I have seen this during the Black Friday holiday seasons on sale for around $130 Canadian. That is way below the MSRP of PokemonCenter.com. So it is a little bit tricky to get the best price per pack and know what is a good one. But from my somewhat limited collecting experience, I still came up with this price that I like to buy at. It's gonna be a good price per pack if it is around $4.20. And that's Canadian, so just, convert it to USD. If it's around this price per pack, that is insane. For example, my ETB, I bought at $47 Canadian. 47 divided by, I think there's 9 in here. Yep, 9. That's 5.2. Not the greatest, but Surging Sparks so far has had a very high run, and $5.2 for one pack is kind of unheard of these days. For the Surging Sparks booster box, I got it at $139.99 divided by 36, and that comes out to 3.88, so $3.9 per pack. And this is a huge success. Anything around 4.2, so 4.5 to about 3.5 is an insane deal. It's really, really good. So no matter which product type you get, if you're looking for packs to rip, just take the cost of it, divide it by the amount of packs, and if it comes down to that in CAD, or switch it to USD or AUS, whatever. If it's around 3.5 to 4.5, maybe a little bit higher is okay. Of course, up until it's out of your budget, then you know you have a good deal here. Another example is a product I love, which is the heavy hitters. I got 2 of these. I was reluctant to get 2 because you get a whole bunch of plastic and repeat promos. And I don't like that kind of waste. But there's 14 packs here, and if you get it from Costco, it's $59.99. You get it in person, there's no shipping. And it's actually $5 cheaper in person. Divide by 14, and that comes out to 4.28. So this is an insane deal. And there's no pre-order involved, and these packs are from last era. These 2 are pre-orders and they're pretty clutch. I pre-ordered before the hype went all the way up. So to get this at such a great deal, kind of unprecedented, but if you can score something like this during Black Friday, Cyber Monday, holiday sales, definitely don't wait too long on that. Make sure you're saving your information, your checkout info on these websites so that you can actually check out faster than some other people. Because I've had it where you just check out, or you try to, and things in your cart are no longer there. That's how fast things move in this hobby these days. I've experienced it on this website, Kansan Games. This is one of my go-to websites, but I haven't had the luck to successfully order from this website. Surging Sparks went down to 4.5 per pack, which is pretty darn great. I know I got this at 3.88 per pack, but this is when Surging Sparks released. 4.5 per pack is pretty good. Shrouded Fable had a pretty good price per pack here too, but not a huge fan, so I skipped out on that. And a lot of regret not picking these three up, because all three of these, I think, at one point on their sale, went down to 3.5 per pack. And that's one of the best prices you will ever get. So if you see those prices, don't even wait. However, I don't think I would have gotten this at that price even, because the Scarlet Violet base set is total trash, and maybe not Shrouded Fable. And also, Stellar Crown, I'm not that into it. Like I said, there was a booster box of Stellar Crown up for $130 Canadian. If that comes back, I might pick that up, because, you know, it's Stellar Crown, but it's not like the worst set of the era. And 130 divide 36 is 3.6 per pack, and that's a great deal. Now, there is still a problem because it's never gonna be this easy, this basic. You're also, like I said, going to be facing some issues where you might not know if a set is good, like Scarlet Violet base. That's why I made this video. If you have the time, go check it out, see if it helps. And there's also a part 2 to it. But TLTR, some things that you might want to pick up. Just because it's a good sale doesn't mean you should pick the thing up, because it might just be trash. But some of these you want to look for. Paldean Fates is definitely my biggest one to look for. I got 2 booster bundles from the Walmart deal immediately. It ran out of my cart. Someone bought it, but I think they canceled their order, so I was able to pick up 2. I would get Obsidian Flames and Paradox Rift. Temporal Forces, sure. But above all of these, and second only to Paldean Fates, I would do Paldea Evolved. Stellar Crown is okay, just it's not the greatest. Of course, Surging Sparks, and if you have the chance to pre-order some Prismatic Evolutions, definitely do so. Even though I believe that set is quite overhyped. But if it's at a good discounted rate of a pre-order, which I don't think you're gonna be able to find this season, if you can, do it. I don't think you'll regret it too much. Twilight Masquerade is another one you wanna look out for if it's on sale. And then perhaps some Silver Tempest. And then there's all these etc. products. It's up to you, really. That's why we have that price per pack trick, right? If you really like the product, then all that's left is to divide the price of the product by the price, or the packs, the number of packs that it comes with. And if it comes down to around 4.2, you know you're in for a good deal and you're not getting scammed for sure. And again, check the shipping threshold, because I do believe shipping and the price of shipping goes into how much it actually costs. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this helped you out in your collecting journey. Gotta catch them all, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.